Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
More than a year after the first known coronavirus death in the United States, the country is reaching a heartbreaking milestone.
It's nothing like we've ever been through in the last 102 years since the 1918 influenza pandemic.
The death toll from COVID-19 is expected to surpass 500,000 people later today. And Wayne County is now in a position to vaccinate its seniors against the coronavirus. What you need to know if you are hoping to get vaccinated. That does top our news this noon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rhonda Walker. Wayne County says that it will open several vaccination clinics for people 65 and older. The clinics will be in 6 cities, all with different dates and times. Seniors must make an appointment by calling the vaccine site closest to where they live. We have a full list right now on the homepage of clickondetroit.com. Now, one thing to note, we have gotten word that the Plymouth Canton vaccine registration number is currently not working, so we will keep you posted as we learn more. Sean Lay also has a report for us that is in a few moments, so stay tuned for that for more on the vaccinations that will be in Wayne County. Meanwhile, Say Detroit has added an additional day to its COVID vaccination clinic in Highland Park. The additional clinic days were posted last week. It'll be tomorrow and Wednesday from 9:30 until 3:30 at the Say Detroit Family Health Clinic in Highland Park. Those 65 and older in Hamtramck and Highland Park are eligible for those vaccinations at Say Detroit, along with all first responders from both cities as well. We have more information on how to register by going to clickondetroit.com, where you can get the link to register for an appointment. The United States passes 28,139,000 coronavirus cases, and more than 499,000 people have died from this virus. These are the very latest statistics from the Johns Hopkins University database. Here at home, we expect an update on the very latest case numbers this afternoon, and that will be a 2-day total from both Sunday and today. In just hours, the United States will record its unfathomable 500,000 deaths from COVID-19. President Joe Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden plan to mark the 500,000th American death with a candlelight ceremony for all of those who have lost their lives at the White House. The current death toll represents more than 6 average NFL stadiums worth of fans that are now the victims of COVID-19. The death toll is almost equivalent to the combined U.S. losses of 2 world wars. Meantime, a warning from Dr. Anthony Fauci as leading medical associations plead for extended vigilance from people.
Do you think Americans will still be wearing masks, for example, in 2022?
You know, I think it is possible that that's the case. You know, because it depends on the level of dynamics of virus that's in the community, and that's really important, because that gets back to something again that you said. If you see the level coming down really very low, I want it to keep going down to a baseline that's so low that there's virtually no threat, or not no, it'll never be zero, but a minimal threat that you will be exposed to someone who is infected.
And we are a long way away from there. Meantime, here at home, the state's top doc, Dr. Janae Caldoun, spoke a short time ago at the coronavirus town hall with the Detroit Regional Chamber, and she talked about Michigan's continued efforts to roll out the vaccine as quick as possible.
We have to be very strategic with how the vaccine is rolling out. I will say every dose that is distributed across the state, it's either in an arm or it's scheduled to be in an arm. So I think that's really important.
According to Dr. Caldoun, more than 1.7 million doses of the vaccine have been administered, with about 15% of Michiganders having at least 1 dose of the vaccine. Now, speaking of the pandemic, President Biden's COVID relief plan clears another hurdle in the House, and the full chamber is expected to vote on the bill sometime this week. The House Budget Committee unveiled the 591-page bill on Friday. It includes direct payments of up to $1,400. People earning less than $75,000 per year and married couples earning less than $150,000 per year would be sent the full amount. The payment would be calculated based on either 2019 or 2020 income. We do want to get to breaking news we're following out of Canton this noon. That is where police are investigating a suspicious death. Police say that they responded to a call on Kimberly Drive near Getty's Road, and when they got to the scene, they found a woman dead inside. So far, police are not releasing any other information, so we'll keep you updated as we continue to follow the investigation there in Canton. Also breaking news, former Michigan House Speaker Lee Chatfield resigns as CEO of Southwest Michigan Economic Development Group after a wave of criticism over his past opposition to civil rights protections for gay and lesbian people. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Meantime, the Supreme Court clears the way for New York City prosecutors to get President Trump's taxes and other financial records. So the decision advances a criminal probe by Manhattan District Attorney Cy Vance Jr. that appears to be one of the most serious of an array of legal threats that Trump faces in his post-presidency. The justices issued no explanation for the denial. No member of the court publicly noted any dissent. Closer to home, former Michigan Governor Rick Snyder, who was charged in the Flint water crisis, is going to be appearing in court tomorrow. The environmental disaster contaminated the city's drinking water in Flint, killing 12 people. Snyder is accused of 2 counts of willful neglect of duty and faces up to a year in prison if convicted. New here at noon, not long ago, President Joe Biden's Attorney General nominee, Merrick Garland, began his confirmation hearings.
Judge Garland, will you please stand to be sworn? Do you affirm that the testimony you're about to give before the committee will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Thank you.
Merrick Garland is expected to face pointed questions from senators about politically charged investigations. He says that he will prosecute those who carried out the attack on the U.S. Capitol. That's his first priority. His selection has been both praised by Democrats and Republicans. Let's turn our attention to the weather as we take a live look outside right now with a fresh blanket of snow from this morning. What are we expecting next? We've certainly had our share of snow. Seems like maybe a little more than usual.
Yeah, we did get a couple of inches overnight and a little bit more than that in some spots. We're going to share some snow totals in about 10-15 minutes, so stand by. There's a look at some of the early morning rain and snow coming through Metro Detroit and north, but starting to see everything fizzle and fade, and that's good. It was a sloppy, slushy start with that snow and then warming temps, add a little rain in. Right now we're at 33 Pontiac, 33 Ann Arbor, 34 at Metro. We're going to stay cloudy and breezy. Temps in the middle 30s now, hovering in the middle 30s through the afternoon. But you can see mostly dry conditions out there other than the clouds. Tracking some Tuesday snow. We'll time it out for you. May get a little Wednesday as well, Rhonda, with warming temps coming up.
After last week's bitter cold, we'll take the warming temperatures, Brandon. Thank you. As we mentioned at the top of the newscast, Wayne County is expected to begin distributing vaccinations to seniors as early as tomorrow. Sean Lay is following the story for us closely for more on what you need to know if you want to get vaccinated.
Well, after essentially sitting out most of this vaccination process, Wayne County now finally focusing on Wayne County seniors, something we've been talking about week after week. The county this week has 13 doses of COVID-19 vaccine. The clinics are for seniors. They start this week. The first one begins tomorrow. You have to be a resident of the community where the clinic is being held. I'm going to repeat that. You have to be a resident of the community where the clinic is being held. starts tomorrow. Highland Park and Hamtramck at the Say Detroit Clinic on Glendale. Also tomorrow, Romulus at the Romulus Senior Center. Melvindale is next. The next couple of days, 24th and 25th at the Melvindale Community Center, 25th and 26th, Canton and Plymouth, Summit on the Park, Inkster on the 25th at the Booker T. Dozier Center, City of Wayne on the 26th at Hype Athletic Center. We're already hearing from many of you by calling the numbers. You have to call the number of the facility hosting the clinic. You have to have an appointment. We're hearing those lines are already jammed. Sean Lay, Local 4.
All right, Sean, and we'll make sure that our website is updated with all of those dates and locations and any phone numbers that we can provide as well so that you can schedule those appointments. Still to come, the trouble in Texas continues, but there is hope on the horizon. We'll explain after the break.